I'll be trying top secret menu items from every popular fast food chain. And first up is McDonald's. Can I please get one McX35? The crazy thing about the McX35 is that you can only get it for this 1 minute window. The idea here is that you can go to McDonald's while you can still get breakfast items while lunch is starting to be served too. You get a McDouble with either hotcakes or an Egg McMuffin. Some of the restaurants will make you assemble the secret menu items yourself, and that results in a masterpiece like this, something very few people have tasted. Oh my God. It might not look like much, but this sandwich is insane. The perfect combination of sweet and savory, those beautiful fluffy hotcake buns. This gets a very clear 9.6 out of 10 for me. The next item is this apple pie McFlurry. The key here is, of course, their ice cream machine working. But assuming it does, you want to ask for a McFlurry without anything in it. Then take that apple pie and shove it straight into the McFlurry. After which, you're just gonna mix it all up. What you're left with is a beautifully creamy and chunky apple pie McFlurry. That is the perfect flavor of an apple pie with ice cream. 8.4 out of 10, you have to try this one. We'll come back to McDonald's later for the craziest menu item of them all. It's not available yet this morning, so we'll have to wait a few hours, but you won't believe what it is. Before we go about this long day of food, I need some caffeine. This first one up is straight out of Harry Potter, the butterbeer frap. That's really good. It's really sweet. They put caramel and toffee nut syrup in here, and it makes it taste unbelievable. 8.2 out of 10. This is the cotton candy frap. Whoa. To me, it tastes a little bit more like a berries and cream. Still really good, but I don't know if the name cotton candy fits. This one's only a 5.5 out of 10. And finally, the orange creamsicle frap. I love an orange creamsicle, so if this tastes anything like it, it's gonna get a very high rating. Rating. Take a sip. This is a 9.4 out of 10. This is the drink you should get at Starbucks. I have heard some crazy stories about the Wendy's secret menu items. Let's see if we can actually pull it off. Can I please get one T-Rex burger and one Barnyard burger? Thank you. Our first order from Wendy's is called the T-Rex burger, and you can see why it wasn't easy to wrap up. This thing right here cost us $40, and it's the biggest burger they make at Wendy's. The bacon is cooked to perfection, crispy and delicious. The beef, not as flavorful as I'd like, but still not bad. I don't know how to eat this, but I love the visual of it. I'm gonna give this a flat 8 out of 10. This next burger here is called the Barnyard burger. And it's called the Barnyard burger because it comes with the meat from the 3 most common animals you'd find on a farm: cow, pig, and chicken. I kinda love the idea of this. It's got that classic Wendy's fresh, crisp lettuce, a really nice hot and simple bun, and so much meat in there. This is a 10 out of 10. Pulling up now to Taco Bell and Long John Silver's. Never go to Long John Silver's. It's terrible. I have been scared to face this beast right here for the entire day. This thing right here is called the Hulk for 2 reasons. 1, it's massive. It's extremely heavy. And 2, they put loads and loads of guacamole on the inside. And it's so big that they sometimes have trouble holding it all together with the one tortilla. Wow. I love the seasoning at Taco Bell. My complaint is always just that they don't give you enough food. This solves that. And in terms of flavor, it's an 8.8 out of 10. You might just want to close your eyes when you eat it. It's about time we try some fried chicken. And if you think this is about to be crazy, just wait till you see what we're getting at KFC and Chick-Fil-A later. Thank you. First up at Popeyes is one of my favorite combinations in all of food, this chicken bacon ranch sandwich. It's a simple spin on their classic crispy chicken sandwich, but it's got the addition of bacon and their creamy buttermilk ranch. KFC and Chick-Fil-A are very lucky that they have such amazing top secret menu items, because otherwise this would blow them out of the water. This is an easy 9.1 out of 10. Next up, the Cajun gravy fries. For these, you'll want to rip open the bag and make a nice little container for your fries. You can dip them in the gravy if you want, but I prefer to pour that gravy all over. And then all that's left to do is taste. These menu hacks at Popeyes are opening up a whole new world for me. 7.9. Last but not least, our cinnamon sugar biscuit. This is a very secret item purely because they're only supposed to use their cinnamon sugar for their apple fritter. So if you're lucky enough to convince them to dip it in that sugar like I was, you're in for a treat. That is 5 times better than their regular biscuits they make, and that's why it gets an 8.5. Manny and I have become quite good friends with a woman that works at Burger King. Her name is Joanna, and she's super cool. I feel pretty confident she's gonna give us all the good hacks. Hey, Joanna.
Hi, honey. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good, honey. I'm so happy to hear you.
Could we do one rodeo burger? Have you heard of that?
Yeah, I got a rodeo cheeseburger.
Oh, perfect. 1 order of frings, and I think that's it. Hi, how are you? I have cookbooks for all of you guys.
Thank you, Lee.
That's for everybody. Is that enough?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't need to pay, honey.
Why?
Don't worry.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love you, Nick.
Love you too.
Thank you very much.
See you soon.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Of all the food we've gotten today, this smells the best by far. The famous rodeo burger. This thing is supposed to have a bunch of barbecue sauce, onion rings. They take a regular burger and they make it amazing. Oh my God, it's so good. This is incredible. 8.9 out of 10. If you go to Burger King, get the rodeo burger. Next up, we've got our frings, which is a combination of fries and onion rings. This just looks cooler than I thought it was gonna look. If you want the perfect 50-50 combination of fries and onion rings, this is your go-to. It's fun, 7 out of 10. Next up is Chick-Fil-A. I'm excited. How's it going? I have some funny requests for you.
Okay.
Could I get a root beer float and then a grilled cheese, a mac and cheese sandwich? Could you do a BLT? Is that possible?
He'll figure it out.
Do people come looking for menu hacks often or not really?
Literally never.
Never?
You're the first one.
Just us. Oh no, we got our boy in trouble. The one drink that we got right away was this blended root beer float. And I'm just gonna taste this while we wait. I think, and I don't say these words lightly, this is one of the top 3 drinks I've ever had in my entire life. Take a sip.
That's insane.
Crazy. 12 out of 10. Go to Chick-fil-A, replace the lemonade with root beer and get the ice cream in there and have them blended up. Insane. Oh God, he's gonna f***ing kill me.
I tried my
I
best.
really hope I didn't get you in trouble.
No, it's fine.
For the mac and cheese sandwich, looks like Chick-fil-A hooked it up for us. And that looks unbelievable. It's fun, but it's not my favorite. I'm only gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Next up, we have our grilled cheese. I'm sorry, Chick-fil-A, but this one's gonna get a 0 out of 10. This last one here is supposed to be a BLT. And I'm definitely seeing quite a lot of bacon in there. I see the lettuce, but where's the tea? Because of how good that root beer float was, I'm not gonna blame them for this. Go and get the root beer float. I'm very excited for what we're about to see in Chipotle, but I've heard it's a little bit tricky sometimes to convince them to do some of these hacks. Manny, don't let me down. I'm sending you undercover.
I won't let you down, chef. Could I get one nacho and one quesarito? Like, could you get the chips and like put them in a bowl and then put like queso on top?
Actually, no, I can give you the side.
And I could like put it on top?
How'd it go?
It went pretty good.
These nachos are fantastic. My only complaint is that the cheese is a little bit thick on the chip there. I'd like for it to be a little bit more melty, but don't get me wrong, it's delicious. Now as for the quesarito, they used to actually make them pretty easily. Now it seems like the employees either don't know what a quesarito is or just aren't allowed to make it, but it's very simply the combination of a quesadilla and a burrito. I'm gonna give the nachos a solid 7.5 out of 10, but the quesarito gets an 8.9. It is almost perfect. See if you can try to convince the employees at your Chipotle to do this. I don't know how much luck you'll have, but if you can do it, they're fantastic. Our next stop is Five Guys, but we're gonna order ahead. Could I please do 1 patty melt, 1 artery annihilator? You could do that, right? Yeah. Thank you so much. You know you haven't been to Five Guys unless you get a bag that looks like this. Their fries are always leaking tons and tons of oil, but that's okay. That is my only complaint about Five Guys because they always have and forever will have my favorite burger. But this right here is no burger. This is called the Artery Annihilator. It's a regular burger with 2 of their hot dogs sticking straight out of the side. And I've gotta say, it's dang delicious. But as the name suggests, I would not recommend this if you're on a diet. So I'm only gonna give it a 6.7 out of 10. If there's one thing I've always wanted to try at Five Guys, it's this right here, the patty melts. They flip the hamburger buns inside out. And in there is a very, very cheesy double patty. Stop. If you go to Five Guys, do not order the burgers anymore. Get the patty melt. This might be a 12 out of 10. Time for some dunks. First up is this Cinnamon Toast Crunch coffee. This is supposed to taste exactly like the cereal. It's really good, but I'm gonna give it a 7.3. I wish it tasted a little bit more like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. This one here is the frozen chocolate covered strawberry drink. You also have the option of adding a donut, which makes it like a chocolate strawberry shortcake. It tastes exactly like a chocolate covered strawberry. Go to Dunkin' Donuts, order a medium frozen chocolate drink with 2 pumps of strawberry cool-out syrup. 9.7 out of 10. We've had some great fried chicken today. It's time to find out if KFC can take them all now. Could I do 1 giant bucket of fries and then 1 poutine? KFC also has their famous double down sandwich, which has these fried chicken buns filled with bacon and cheese, but we're not gonna get that here. Just keep it in mind for what we're gonna have later at McDonald's because it's gonna blow your mind. The first thing here that took a little convincing is this massive bucket of fries. This bucket right here might weigh about 5 pounds. And because they had to make so many to fill a bucket, the fries are extra hot and delicious. That's a 9.3 out of 10. This next one is the poutine. They have melted over cheese on top of these fries, and she even gave me some of this extra hot gravy to pour over them. To my Canadian friends out there, I love you, I really do, but KFC might have you beat. This is a 9.7 out of 10. I just came to KFC and didn't get any fried chicken, and I'm not mad about it at all. At Arby's, they've got the meats, and I ordered a sandwich with every single kind of meat that they serve. It smells fantastic. The flavor's pretty good, but look at how much meat that is. It's just such a heavy sandwich. Though I guess nothing compares to the T-Rex at Wendy's. Just to show you the layers we're working with, we've got bacon, a ton of roast beef, some brisket, loads and loads of pastrami, a bunch of turkey, and 2 fried chicken tenders. 6 points for creativity and nothing more. The final stop of the day is at McDonald's, where they have something called the Triple Down Sandwich. It's a huge one-up on what KFC makes, and it's supposed to make the Big Mac 10 times cooler. If we can successfully convince them to give us this secret menu item, it's gonna be an amazing last bite. So here's how they serve the Triple Down. First, you got a regular Big Mac, and then these 3 fried chicken patties. So first, I'll remove the bottom bun, replace with a chicken patty, then remove the middle bun and replace with another patty, then put the last part of the Big Mac on, and finish with 1 more chicken patty. And now, for the final bite of the day, let's see if we can score a 10 out of 10. It's not a 10, it's an 11.